Let's see if you can look down and see my pants again. Look. Guys, I'm here. Let's do it. Check now. Good. That's good. All right. All right. Let's do it. How you doing? Just trying to get stuff right. Let's do it. How you doing? Trying to get stuff right. Let's do it. How you doing? All right, let's get it done. Let's do it. All right, what are we talking today? We put in some bets, right? Today, if you follow some of my bets, I don't think that a couple of them did come through. The Yankees did score in the first inning, right? So just look it over and see if you hit or not, because I gave you guys a whole lot of parlays to play. So basically, when I give you games, you don't have to take them all and put them all together, right? You can separate them, but when I give you like a two-team parlay, same game, I knew that the Yankees was probably going to score because the Yankees are just that good. The Mets, I knew they weren't going to score. I think I said that on the last show or whatever. The Tigers, did the Tigers win? I think they did or did not. I'm not sure. I stayed away from the Tigers for some reason. I just wasn't feeling the Tigers right about now. Hey, how you doing, Monroe? What is this? It's Free Palestine Day. Go Palestine. Today is Palestine Day? Okay, yeah, good. Go Palestine. I got a lot of Palestinian friends. So, cool. Can we get some Free Palestinian Day? Okay. Hey, Player YT, what is up? Fortnite game. Will you buy me V-Bucks? No, no. Nah. Jackson Monroe. Hello, sir. Well, okay, guys, here we go. On today's show, I hope everybody did pretty good. I hope that everybody's having a good Sunday and whatnot. I know I'm having a good day. So far, so good. Sometimes when you think it's bad, it really ain't as bad as you think that it is, right? So you run into somebody else who's having it way worse than you. So don't complain. Just keep your nose to the ground and just keep grinding, man. That's what it's all about. Um, Yankees and Mets right now 2-2, all tied up in 7 innings. And remember, I said that game was going what? Under. And it is under. Houston versus Texas. I said that Houston. I picked Houston to win, but I also take it to go under. Let's see what the results was. I can remember a lot of this stuff. Did they get a nerfy first? That means no score in the first inning. Let's look and see. Yep, they got a nerfy. So Houston didn't score, right? Houston didn't score in the first inning, and neither did the Rangers. Let's see the pitching. Yeah, both of the pitchers made their quota. And I forgot what I picked, but I know I didn't pick 8. I probably picked something like 4, right? So that one did pretty good. Look, guys, don't complicate it. A lot of this stuff is it's not, well, it's kind of easy, but you just kind of have to know when it's easy and when it's not easy, right? And sometimes it can be easy and so easy that you screw up. Trust me, I've been caught like that before because you try to overthink things and you try to go, what do you think Vegas is going to do? Hey, guys, let's look at it like this. I mean, we always say when something happened, it's Vegas' fault, but Vegas did this, but we don't really have proof. I mean, sometimes we kind of get proof, like that one guy in the NBA, and they caught his ass. But for the most part, guys, don't overthink it. You overthink it, you're gonna screw it up. You can screw it up bad. Okay, so I took Atlanta. I did not. I don't think I picked the Philadelphia game. I just think I took Paul Skeens, and Paul Skeens has 9 strikeouts. So the more you listen to me, and I say these names, you will get to the place where you won't even have to talk to me, right? You'll just know when they say Paul Skeens, you're like, you'll know it, right? So I don't think I need this light, man. Yeah. So it'll get to the point where you know that when you see Paul Skeens, okay, this is Ron's guy. He's good. And then you'll go ahead and put him in. But like I said, you check the stats. Don't overdo it, right? Don't overdo it. I mean, I know he throws for 8. I try to stay under that. If you feel like you think that you need to go over or close to it, then take the over under strikeouts, right? You can take the over under strikeouts. But me, I like to try to keep it simple and easy and say Paul Skeens will throw for 4 to 5 strikeouts. You got your win right there, baby. Then you go take the under. Then you take a nerfy. Now this is all based on pitching duels, meaning you've got the pitcher on team A and pitcher on team B, and both of those guys are studs, all stars. They got an arm, they slinging it, right? Now it's not for everyday games, and you just start looking on it because you go in there and look, and if you don't check the pitcher's ERA, you might have a pitcher with an ERA of 11.60. The higher the ERA, the more that means that's the more runs the pitcher gives up. Okay. If you like the beach, it's super fun. I haven't showered in 1 week. What do I do? I don't know. And I also smell like fishy from Pirates of the Caribbean. Yeah, I mean, if maybe some chicks might think that's hot, dude. If the chicks thinks it's hot, just stay with it, dude. But if the chicks thinks it's not hot, or if some dudes, I don't, you know what I mean? Whatever you're into. Hello, Marilyn. How you doing? Okay, it says Chevy Bra. It says, let me be The no first runs bet alone. I never win. Well, so basically I'm the river. So look at it like this, Chevy bro. When you go to Nerfy, always look at who's pitching, what their records are, what their ERA is, what is their strikeout. So right away, if the Tigers is playing the Pittsburgh Pirates, I'm gonna go online to look at their stats, right? If I see Paul Skeens pitching for Pittsburgh and Turk Scrubel pitching for the Detroit Tigers, right there we know we've got two good, damn good pitchers. And if you know you got two damn good pitchers going against each other, now you have a pitcher's game. Meaning this game is going to be a low scoring, but does that always happen? No. But that means you're going to have a low scoring game. That means the final score will be 2-1. It's going to be a one-run game. So let's look at some of the like today, Houston versus Texas. I knew that was going to be a low-scoring game because I look at the pitching matchup. So right away, I said that game was going under, and it did. Let's see. Did I said the Nerfy on that one. Got the Nerfy on that one. No runs scored in the first inning by both teams. Nobody scored. Because okay, hold on. What are you saying? Hold on. I'll read it. Hold on. Hold on. For 8 years? Holy shit, dude. Okay. No, I get it. I totally get it. I totally get it. But did you ever try? It's on your no bet list. I get it. But have you ever tried like great pitching matchups? Now watch this. I'm gonna put you to the test, and we're gonna do this for tomorrow. So we're gonna look at tomorrow, and me and you're gonna go through this Chevy guy, right? So let's see. Hold on. Yep, Chevy bruh. So Chevy, let's look at it and let's do it. Um, where the hell are you? Okay, here we go. Chevy, you still with me, right? Chevy, you still there? I think so. I hope so. All right, Chevy, here we go. So if you want to win tomorrow, I'm going to help you get out of that slump. And I'm going to tell you what games to take because you just can't always take it. So for tomorrow on the 19th, I'm getting ready to look. Let me see. Pittsburgh and the Reds, Keller, no. Chicago Cubbies, no. New York and Boston, no. Houston, Tampa, no. Seattle, Chicago, no. Orioles, Brewers, no. I mean, possible, but I don't think so. Well, I don't even want to. I'm not gonna mess with it. It's too close. The Guardians versus Minnesota. No. Well, maybe, because Minnesota has Bailey Ober, who's 4-1, 3.72 ERA and 40 strikeouts. Ober is good, you know that. So we got Logan Allen, 2-2, 3.7 ERA, 31 strikeouts. I don't even know if I wouldn't do it on that one. It's like 50-50. So now the Tigers play the St. Louis Cardinals. They're going to have Sonny Gray on the mound. Now, as good as Sonny Gray is, he's not always going to get he's not always good to use it for a Nerfy. So we're going to keep going with that one. And the Tigers haven't put anybody on there. So Philadelphia's got Sanchez going 4-1, 2.9 ERA. Freeland, Colorado, he's 0-6. He sucks. Okay, so let's keep that moving. Oh, here's a good one. Okay, so tomorrow we have Kansas City, and I could have swore I saw another one. But we've got Kansas City 26-22 versus the Giants 28-19. Chris Bubik will be featured for Kansas City. He's 4-2, 1.66 ERA, 56 strikeouts. Then we have the Giants, Robbie Ray, 6-0. Holy shit. 3.04 ERA, 55 strikeouts. There go your Nerfy right there. Can I guarantee it? But looking at all of these games, and I'm going to go back over it again just to make sure. Oh, that sucks. This sucks. That sucks. You blow. You blow. This sucks. Cleveland, Minnesota. I wouldn't do it though. You know what I mean? Detroit, St. Louis. I don't know who St. Louis is gonna. I mean, who Detroit's gonna have on the mound. Because if you go to, okay, so watch this, Chevy, bruh. If you can go to Fanatics, right, and you can take a semi-nerfy, like it'll say, will the Detroit Tigers score in the first inning? No. Or you can say 9 times out of 10, if it's Sonny Gray, because Sonny Gray gives up a lot of hits. Even though he's good, got a lot of strikeout, he gives out a lot of hits. I would go Detroit Tigers. If Screwball's pitching, I would say the St. Louis Cardinals do not score in the first inning. So you'll go no. And the Tigers, will the Tigers score in the first inning? I would say yeah, but more than likely I would leave it alone, right? That's how that goes. But if you get a big pitching duel, and the only one that I see tomorrow is Kansas City versus San Francisco. We got two good guys getting ready to get at it, man. So there is your Nerfy. I'm going to cheat a little bit. Let's go into Tuesday. Let me see. You suck. You suck. Uh-oh. What did you say, Chevy? White Sox and Seattle will be my bet. Them teams off. Yeah. Not good enough. Kansas City, Robbie Ray. Robbie's been pitching well. He has. You can use him to to be a gas can. Yep. Yeah. Well, he did used to be a gas can. I'll tell you right now, man. I'll take the San Francisco guy. The San Francisco for the Nerfy. San Francisco and God damn it, who is that? San Francisco and Kansas City. That's what I see for tomorrow. And I'm trying to go out to Tuesday and grab one really quick. These guys don't like to put their pictures up, and that kind of pisses me off. I'm scanning right now to see. Kurt Screwball is throwing on Tuesday, 4-2, 2.6 ERA, 71 strikeouts. Eric Fed. I don't know. Eric is a pretty good pitcher. You might be able to get a Nerfy out of that Detroit Cardinals game. The first inning results in a tie. It results in a tie. So there's your Nerfy right there, I think. So today, who screwed me? I forgot who it was. And I went out on a line and took it. And now here's a potential one. San Diego Tuesday has Dylan Cease going, but Toronto hasn't named their pitcher. Detroit Tuesday, yeah. Detroit Tuesday, I mean, that's a good one to use a Nerfy. You see the vision? Yeah. Hello, Cat Chick. Yeah, I mean, you know, the one thing that I hate, and I think that was the first game today, I had took New York versus the Mets, the Yankees versus the Mets. And one of them I just said New York is going to, the Yankees will score maybe in the first round. So I left it off and just said the Mets. But when you start getting greedy and you get left alone, you don't have nothing else to do, I got greedy. And I said that the Yankees would not score. First game, I mean, on my second parlay for tonight, first game out of the gates, New York Yankees scoring the first inning. So I let out a yell when I get bucked like that. So I know the neighbors wonder what is wrong with this guy. I just fucking lost my Nerfy, dude. But I mean, that's it. I mean, that's the way I see it, right? We can sit up here and chat about it all day, but we can't be stupid, right? We just well, I'm one to talk, all right. I make a lot of mistakes, guys. Trust me, I do. So when we talk about stupid, you might see my picture in a freaking dictionary because I make a lot of mistakes sometimes. But the thing of it is that Sunday night baseball under the total been a trend for years. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because a lot of those guys, I mean, they know that they're going to be on Sunday night ESPN, so they're going to try to put their best arm out there just to showcase it. But I tell you what, try not to get too hooked on a nerfy. This is what I say. I say if you see a game, like I said, if you see Chevy guy, if you see Paul Skeens on the mound versus Turk Scrubble, that's it. You know you got a nerfy there. You know you do. It is. It is. It is like they Monday Night Football. I don't know how old you are, but I know as a kid when I was coming up, they used to have Monday Night Baseball, man. Monday Night Baseball was pretty big, but then all of a sudden, man, I was like 79 and 80. They had, Monday Night Baseball, but whatever. That fell to the wayside. So, yeah, I'm going to tell you right now, don't try to get cute. ¿Cómo está? Goofy. Dude, where you been? I haven't seen you in a minute. You usually stop through and say hello. Hey, Chevy, bro, I gave out like a winning parlay, and it was like for $555 I gave out. And that was one of the nights. And a couple of guys hit. Uh, One lady told me to go F myself in an email because she said that she didn't get a chance to hear what I was talking about and I didn't repeat it. So, yeah, I'll give her I wrote down her information, so the next time I'll send it to her so she's gonna know what happened. Yeah, man, dude, you get straightened out. I mean, all the time. Who cares? I've been straightened out since I was a kid. Get in line, right? Yeah, family. Yep. Um, Cat chick, what are you doing now? I'm telling you, Chevy, dude. I mean, it's like this. If you say something that those guys don't want to hear, or you miss a call or whatever, and you mess up, you're gonna hear about it. You will get straightened out. So, I'm already ready for it. So I don't, and I've been taking it too. So, I mean, what are you gonna do? But I give out money. So when the lady was tearing me a new asshole, right, just straightening me out, I took it like a man. I took it for us, bruh. But then I turned around and I gave her something good. She didn't write me back, so I'm assuming this is like 2 days ago. So I'm assuming she hit. Healthy and strong. Goofy, yeah. I mean, I'm healthy and strong, but one thing I have to watch is my mental health. And this is for everybody. Everybody's got to watch their mental health. If you know that you are not, you don't want to burn yourself out. You don't want to overload your brain and worrying with different things and stuff like that. Because if you don't take care of your mental health, I mean, you're done. You're done, right? So every now and again, I have to take a break and right. But enough of that. Um, where am I at now? Yeah, yeah, Goofy, I'm doing good. I'm doing as good as I can be, right? Okay. Yeah. So for tomorrow, what do we have for tomorrow? Tomorrow. Okay. The 19th. So let's get at it. So Pittsburgh versus the Reds. Nick Ladudo. He's 3-4, 3.42 ERA and 42 strikeouts. Let me see. I would never put $500 on a home run ticket. Nah, I wouldn't do that. That is pure luck. That's also pure stupidity. I mean, because you don't. I mean, if you hit, you the man. But it is pure luck because you just don't know. If somebody tells you it's a skill to betting guys with home runs, they lying. They lying, dude. Trust me. Because how you know what's gonna happen? Because like the Tigers pitcher, no, one of their batters, what's my guy's name for the Tigers? Um, Torkelson. That's my guy. I love Torkelson. It's all over Twitter. Well, you know what? Let them keep putting $500 on a home run ticket. Let's see how quick they'll be in bankruptcy court, right? Because that is, you got a better chance on getting a Nerfie, two Nerfies in one day. You got a better chance of getting two Nerfies in one day than you do getting a home run ticket. Now, Torkelson for the Tigers, that dude was due for a week. So I just tell everybody go get Torkelson. But hell, I never put him on a ticket, right? Because I forgot, and I really you can't if you basically putting guys on a home run ticket. Hopefully, you got a lot of money. Hey, thank you. Hopefully, you got a lot of money because a home run ticket, dude, that just spells disaster. I mean, I guess if you got a pitcher that gives up a lot of dingers, yeah, yeah. I mean, I get that. If he gives up a lot of dingers, then yeah, have at it, do it. But to just make a home run thing like that, you can be in for a world of hurt, man. All right, so the Reds, Nick Ladudo versus Mitch Keller. Mitch Keller 1-5, 4.15 ERA, 43 strikeouts. Carpenter. Yeah, I like Carpenter too. But I also like Torkelson. I like Torkelson from last year. And I guess when they sent him down to the minors, speaking of straightening out, somebody straightened his ass out once he got to the minors. Because when Torkelson came back, he was on a tear, right? Um, Mitch Keller for Pittsburgh, 1-5. Let me tell you something, man. Pittsburgh is in trouble, right? And I'm gonna be honest with you. If Paul Skeens is not on the mound, I'm not putting my money on the Pirates. Now, watch this. This is what I did. You got to have your play around ticket. So one time I did bet on the Pirates, and I just took all of the teams that sucked, that had bad records. I took Miami, I took the White Sox, and I forgot who else I took, and Pittsburgh. Do you know all of them won except for who's that? I was thinking it was the Rockies. So the Rockies screwed me. Had the Rockies won, I was looking at 3 grand, right? Because all of the suck ass teams lost. I mean, won. So every now and again, you can just get the WTF parlay and just say, okay, these guys aren't gonna win, right? So you can look at a sheet and you say, okay, these fuckers right here aren't gonna do anything today. Bet on those guys, and then guess what? When they win, you win big because you get a good price, right? But while we're at this, Goofy and Chevy, bruh, I like FanDuel, but FanDuel pisses me off a lot. Here's why they piss me off. It's because while you're on FanDuel and you're just playing your ass off, spending all that money with FanDuel, what do they give you? They barely give you any profit boosts. They barely give you any profit boosts. Reynolds hasn't been the same like he was last year. Reynolds who? What? Reynolds, who does he play with? Reynolds who? But back to it. You're on FanDuel You're on there playing. You can't earn any points. They barely give you profit boosters and all that other shit. Well, oh, Pitt, yeah, yep. No, you're absolutely right. Um, Cat Chick, Cat Chick family. Hey, so what I did was I stayed away from FanDuel for a whole week, and I took my happy ass over to Fanatics. What happens when I get back to FanDuel? Ooh, they gave you a free bonus pick. And I'm like, I get that a lot over at Fanatics. Fanatics, if you for every dollar you spend, they give you bonus points. So you can earn up enough bonus points. You play enough with them, you'll pretty much you can earn up to like $100 in bonus money. Because that's what I'm doing now. I'm just trying to make it go higher for $100. FanDuel ain't gonna give you that. And not only that, FanDuel always try to see. FanDuel only gives you the stuff if yep. Yeah, son of a bitches. You know what? I didn't had it up to here with these guys. I'm done. Because you don't play over there, they start giving you all kind of free stuff. But as soon as you're back and they know they got you, they tell you to go fuck yourself. Am I right or am I wrong? They don't care. Well, Fanatics will give you bonus points. So you play enough, you can earn up to $100. A free play bonus. And not only that, FanDuel, here's another thing. FanDuel will not give out 2 strikeouts. Fanatics will. I will have a holy night. Hey, Goofy, keep stopping by, man. Goofy, Goofy, are you a male or a female? I only went on FanDuel. Fanatics is a good book. Fanatics is a good book. I went on FanDuel. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I like FanDuel. But it's some things that I don't like. Do I like FanDuel better than I like MGM and Caesars? Hell yes. Caesars suck. I'll just be honest with you. Caesars suck. MGM sucks. ESPN is awesome. I like them, right? I just like Caesars during the college football season, so I can start when I tease games and stuff like that. Bet 365. Is that Riverbook? Is that the Riverbook thing? Like, I think that's the Riverbook, right? Yeah, I haven't tried them. I'm gonna try them, Chevy, bro. Thank you for telling me about that. Do they give out like 2 strikeouts? So that's what impresses me about Fanatics. They give out 2 strikeouts. You ain't gonna get that from FanDuel. Cause I kind of like was pissed off. I was feuding with FanDuel for about a week. And then on Mother's Day, I think the day before Mother's Day, my mother heard me feuding with Fanatics. Not Fanatics, but FanDuel. My mother knows nothing about this, right? But she just gave me this long speech about you shouldn't talk like that about FanDuel. They're pretty good. They can't help. They went to, so she says, you need to apologize. So I wrote out an apology letter to FanDuel on Mother's Day. I was getting ready to read it. I tried, but I couldn't, and I just tossed it. I'm live on air. And my mother called me the next day, and she told me that was very ignorant. I said, well, your son is ignorant, Ma. So, okay. They set lower lines in other books, and I'm going to have to check them out, man. I mean, because that's kind of cool. But what FanDuel does is almost like criminal. Like, those fuckers know that a pitcher that they've got going, his ERA is 16.20. He's got 11 strikeouts. He's 0-6. And FanDuel will tell you you can't vote. I mean, you can't get 1 strikeout. You can't get 2. you got to take 3. Come on, man. You know that dude ain't going to get 3 strikeouts. But that's FanDuel for you. And like I said before, stay away from them for a week. Man, you get all kind of shit. You get all kind of stuff. They'll roll it out for you. But so, okay, lets you bet 1+ strikeout, even though it's, yeah. I'm all right with that, right? I'm all right with it. So I'm about trying to get that money, man. And Fanatics, not Fanatics, but FanDuel is about trying to take our money. So it's always a constant battle with those guys, but sometimes you need to go somewhere else so they'll figure out, what time it really is. Because as soon as you come back, they have it all for you. Dude, trust me, I didn't get I hadn't had a bonus bet from FanDuel in a whole year. Not one. But then all of a sudden I took a week off. Oh, I signed back on. Holy crap. Look at all of this stuff that they're giving me. Pisses me off. I'm going to try that bet, River. So tomorrow, guys, Reds and Pirates. I'm taking the Reds, and I'm taking, you know what? I usually like to stay away from the run line, but I'll take the Reds on the run line tomorrow over the Pirates. Player prop strikeouts. Yeah, a year. I swear to God, a whole year. They didn't give me shit. And I'm sitting there like, dude, what are you doing? They don't care. So what you have to stop doing is signing in on those son of a guns. Take your happy ass somewhere else. But when you come back, watch what you'll have in your thing. And by then, you get so used to these other sites, you're like, what? Because Fanatics give out the house, really. But, whatever. All right. I'm going to take the Reds tomorrow on the run line. And then their pitcher, Nick Ladulu, I'll take him 3+ strikeouts. 3+ strikeouts. I'll push it, maybe take 4+. But I'm not going to overcomplicate it. I'm going to give me 3+ strikeouts. Because remember, Chevy, we're not trying to be Nostradamus. When you try to be Nostradamus, you know what happens. You turn out to be Nostradumbass. I've done it a lot. Trust me. So yeah, take the Reds on the run line, and definitely take Nick Ladulu for the Reds. 3+ strikeouts. What do you think? I think so too. All right, so now let's go to our next game. Chicago Cubbies versus the Marlins. The Cubbies have Ben Brown. He's 3-3, 4.75 ERA, and 50 strikeouts versus the Miami Marlins. Edward Cabrera. He's 0-5, 5.52 ERA, and 26 strikeouts. I'm taking the Chicago Cubs on the money line. I'll go with Ben Bryan. I want to say 3+ or 4 strikeouts. So let me go down here and look. His last 3 games, 6 strikeouts, 9 strikeouts, and 4. So I said 3, maybe 4. I'm not overthinking this shit, man. I'm not. And don't you do it either. Don't overthink it. Don't try to put more into it than what it really is. Take 3 strikeouts and get your happy ass on. That's my idea. Yeah, the Marlins are real sneaky, dude. The Marlins had me all hemmed up last year, and it seemed like it was towards the end of the. Remember, towards the end of the year last year, the Marlins was beating everybody. I think God put together a team and brought the team down to play, and the Marlins was beating up on them. The Marlins was getting at it last year. So what? I like Max Meyer. You know what Max Meyer is, right? I like that kid. Jake Berger show. It was. Okay. Yeah. Do you like Max Meyer for the Marlins? I like that kid. He got some spunk, but if you he can strike. He's a strikeout guy. I mean, I'm sure he leads the Marlins in strikeouts, but you can take him for strikeouts, but I wouldn't take him to win. I mean, a game. Yeah, he is a good one. I like Max Meyer. Um, know your guys. In about 2 more years, Max Meyer is going to be an ace for whatever team he's playing with. All right, so let's move on. We took the Cubbies, right? And Chevy guy, just if you got another something that's different from what I got, feel free to speak up. Um, the Mets versus the Red Sox. The Red Sox, I've been fading them a lot, Chevy. I've been fading the Red Sox a whole lot. New York's pitcher, Seagal, he's 4-2, 1.02 ERA, 42 strikeouts versus Hunter Dobbins. He's 2-1, 3.9 ERA, 23 strikeouts. That might be a nerfy. What do you think, Chevy? Seagal has a ERA of 1.02. 42 strikeouts. He's 4-2. Hunter Dobbins is a good guy. I like Hunter Dobbins. He's 2-1 because he'll give you some good innings. He's got a 3.9 ERA and 23 strikeouts. I'm definitely going to take the Mets, right? I won't take the under in that game. And I don't even think I'll take a nerfy in that game. Because, or you can pick that Boston won't score in the first inning, but New York will. Or you don't even have to bet it. Just bet the Boston Red Sox to not score in the first inning. And New York, you just leave that shit blank. So if they don't score, your ticket ain't crossed out. And you don't lose anything. Hey, you got my I had something to drink. My throat. Is my cup over here? Can you hand it to me, please? I'll be in forever. That I gotta have something to drink, guys. You get to run in your mouth, right? And your throat gets dry. But I'm gonna take where's my cup? My San Diego cup. You can give me some water too. Oh, thank you. It's right there. Thank you. I'll take some water too. Don't get jealous. But I tell you what, Chevy guy, it feels good. Hold on, wait. You just said something. Mets offense kills me some nights. Oh yeah, you ain't lying. Do you think it's a letdown from the Yankee series, or they're coming out of? I think they might come out blazing because the Mets has got a good team, right? Who's that guy? Who's that guy that they have? Where's your Detroit Cup to match your outfit? You know what? I don't. I mean, yeah, I'm a Piston guy. I'm a Detroit guy. The Padres. I mean, my daughter works at Marshalls, and I was in there talking to her because I don't have a life. And I saw that cup and I said, oh, I'm going to get this cup. I want to get this cup. I do need to get a Detroit cup. I do. That I do. So we took Cincinnati, right? Oh, we're long past that. I'm going to take the Mets, and I think the Mets is going to come out blazing. And I try to stay away from the run line, but I'm going to take the run line on this game. The Mets. Can we do a no? Only because of Hunter Dobbins. If it was somebody a little like worse, I would take under. I mean the over. This game right here, you don't kind of know. I mean, you don't know where it's gonna. But you do know with the Mets pitcher, Seagal, you know he's gonna pitch at least 3 shutout innings, at least, or maybe 2. Oh, okay, let's look. The Tampa Rays. Well, you know what? Vegas has been doing that lately. I noticed with Tampa. Vegas has been fading Tampa a lot. Who's favored in that game? Hold on. Hunter gave up 5 runs in 5 innings last start versus Detroit. Is that who's pitching for the Rays? No. Uh, oh, you're talking about Hunter Dobbins with Boston. He gave up 5 runs. Okay. Well, for some reason, Chevy, they don't. For some reason, Vegas has been fading Tampa a lot. And let's just face it. I mean, Tampa's one of those teams you don't know what you're going to get from day to day. You know what I mean? You just don't know what you're going to get with those guys. Like you get on a train. Now, last year they was kicking ass. And they had a, who did they have that was pitching last year that's not there anymore? Because they had a couple of good guys. So, okay, hold on. Let me look. I'm going to look at the sports book real quick. Give me a sec. Um, all right, so for tomorrow, we'll do football. Come on, let's go, let's go, let's go. Well, Tampa is favored over Houston. So this time Tampa is favored. Tampa should be way better. They should. I, I don't know. What when I see guys like Tampa, man, I just fade them. Now, it's one team that I was fading at the beginning of the year that I can't do it anymore, and that's the Twins. So the Twins have come on as of late, but I was fading them jokers like from the beginning of the year, but I'm not doing that anymore because they've been winning. So tomorrow we've got the Houston Rays, our favorite, but that, to be honest with you, that I just to get a good price, I'll take Houston, man. No, I don't know. I mean, Colton Gordon. No, I'm gonna hold off on that one. So let me get this right. Is this his first year? No, from the minors. Okay, he's up from the minors in 24, April of last year, and he went to Houston. Um, yeah, okay. So here's what usually happens with guys like this. Colton Gordon. Either they come out and they throw like a one hitter or a two hitter, or they just dominate on the mound, or they just get fucking shelled on the mound. There's always sometimes there's no happy medium. When they come from that farm club, sometimes they just do excellent, or they fucking bomb out. All right, Hunter, come on. Yeah, Carl. So yeah, I guess I will take because if Hunter gave up that many, I will take the run line and I will go over in that game. What game was that again? I can't. I'll take the. Let's see, Hunter. Yeah, so I'll take the over in that game. I think the Mets and Chevy Bruh said something about them coming out swinging. Yeah, I'm gonna take the Mets, the over, and I'm gonna take them on the run line. The Yankees, they just dominated them. So yeah. We'll take that. Tampa at Houston. I'm gonna take. I'm not rushing, dude, to bet on that one. If I just had to make that, which I do, I'll just take the Rays on the money line. Is that fair? I'll take the Rays on the money line with that one. Good, yeah. Oh yeah, definitely take that over. All right, so Seattle and the White Sox. Now watch this. Watch this. Cause Seattle actually handed San Diego their ass. But for the was it 3 games or 4? I think it was 3. Seattle handed San Diego their ass. Now watch them come out against the White Sox and watch the White Sox put it to them. So theoretically, Seattle shouldn't have a problem with the White Sox. Notice I said shouldn't because they're gonna have Luis Castillo on the mound, 3-3, 3.65 ERA, 39 strikeouts. Chicago's got Davis Martin, 2-4, 3.65 ERA and 33 strikeouts. I'll take Chicago in the points, man. I'll take Chicago in the points, plus 1.5. What do you guys think? Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, the White Sox got some spunk to them. You can't screw around with the White Sox like last year. The White Sox was so awesome, man, for betting last year. I was just like, yeah, these guys are gonna lose. And then they just got to the point where the White Sox didn't even care. You know, that's bad when a team just doesn't give a shit. They didn't care. But yeah, yeah, I'm gonna take the Sox, man. I'm gonna take the Sox on the run line plus 1.5, man. Pitchers, pitching props. I'm not gonna mess with that. Uh, Normally, Luis Castillo, he's good for at least 3 strikeouts, but his last 3 games, he had 6 strikeouts, then he had 3, and then 2. So I don't know, man. Yeah, he is a gas can. I don't. I mean, you know, some guys. A lot of times, a lot of these pitchers. Yeah, you're right. Some guys gonna be getting shelled off the mound, man. You know, the funny part is the summer is what separate the men from the boys in baseball. Cause you're right. Cause I remember as a kid, the beginning. Let's see, Toronto and the Indians used to suck. This was like 79 and 80. I was like in the fifth grade. So every year, like maybe from on up to like 82, Cleveland would be in first place. But when June came around, them dudes was right in the basement, right at the bottom, and they never left. So yeah, that's how that goes. Where I'm at right now. Okay. We got the Orioles and the Brewers. Dean Kramer, 3-5, 5.36 ERA, 34 strikeouts. And going up against Quinn Priester, 1-2, 4.9 ERA, 23 strikeouts. You know, both of these teams have been a thorn in my side. I don't know about you, Chevy and Carl. I don't. I mean, I hate these guys because when I want the Brewers to win, they lose. And the Orioles, if the Orioles don't play the Yankees, now if the Orioles is playing the Yankees, god damn it, take the Orioles. They was beating the shit out the Yankees, but after that, what do they do? They can't get it right, man. I I can remember one year when this is a while back. I think it was 1999 or something like that. And this is when the Orioles. I used to always like the Orioles when I was a kid, but the Orioles were so good that they played a Cuban team, and that Cuban team beat the crap out. Well, they didn't beat the crap out of them. They beat them 5-2, and when they beat them 5-2, it was a solid 5-2. You know what I mean? But ever since then, Baltimore hasn't really impressed me since then. And the funny part about it is when Cuba came to Baltimore to play, and I'm like, come on, man, you know them guys ain't half of them guys ain't even gonna go back. They not going back. The MLB knew that if you brought them Cuban guys over to play the Orioles, that after the game, those players they were gonna miss their team bus, and they did. A lot of them guys defected after that. Smart business move for the MLB. But they are the Cowboys. They are the Cowboys of the MLB. Damn right they are. Uh, Give me the Brewers on the money line. Let me look and see what FanDuel is saying. The Brewers got Baltimore favored, right? I'll take Milwaukee on the run line on that one. You get some good money on that one. Yeah. I will take Milwaukee on the run line. Hell, I might even take them straight up in the money line. Because you're right, Baltimore sucks. You know? Okay, Cleveland. The Cleveland Guardians versus the Minnesota Twins. Logan Allen, 2-2, 3.7 ERA, 31 strikeouts against Bailey Ober. He's 4-1, 3.72 ERA, 40 strikeouts. It's in Minnesota. I'm going to take Minnesota on the run line on this one. Yeah, because Minnesota's been swinging the bat. And I try to stay away from that run line. Especially in baseball, you always want to go with the money line. But I'm going to take the run line with the Twins tomorrow. Bailey Ober. Let's see how many strikeouts. I'll give him 4+. I'll give him 4+ strikeouts. I'll give him 4+ strikeouts. Or 3. But I'm not going to go 5. I'm not going to try to shoot for the moon. So some of you guys might look on here and says, oh, he has 6 strikeouts one game and 6 another, so I'm going to put him in for 6. Don't do it. Don't do it. He might, right? He might go for 10. But for me, I don't like to overcomplicate things, right? You want to get your money and you want to go. So if it's 3 strikeouts and you know this guy can throw for 8, take the 3, take the 4. But don't try to say, okay, well, he normally throws 10. I'm going to go for 9 or 10 or 11. No, you might as well just give me your money, right? Because that's not smart. So, yeah, I'm going to take Bailey Ober. 3+ strikeouts, at most 4. Cleveland I like only because Burton is hurt. Yeah. Hey, where's that kid from Cleveland? Was his name Chan? The dude was kicking ass last year. He was like leading off. Carl, you know who I'm talking about? I'll find that son of a gun. He was a scrappy little guy. Maybe you found his name already. Nope. Let's go to ESPN. ESPN will find it. Panthers 5, the Maple Leafs 1. Panthers kicking ass, man. I'm trying to find this guy. Where is he at? That's the pictures. And Phil. No, not Naylor. No, not Naylor. This dude I think is like an Asian American guy. Um, he's real fast. He was the leadoff hitter. Maybe he's not with them anymore. Maybe they traded him. Holy crap! I don't see him. Where is he? Is he hurt? I don't. Something tells me that this guy's not here anymore. Oh yeah, he's definitely not here because I'm on the. Okay, no, I'm at the wrong team. Hold on. Oh, I'm so stupid. I was looking at Kansas City. Idiot. Roster. Okay, where's this guy? Bo Naylor. No, not that guy. Um. Oh, there he is. Stephen Kwan. Stephen Kwan. Yeah, an Asian American guy. Stephen Kwan. You know what I'm talking about, right? I like that guy. He's real scrappy, leads off. He'll get a hit, man. This dude will lead off, he will get a hit. He's like, yep, Mr. Reliable. They had him batting second, but then they just moved him up to lead off. Yeah, I mean, yeah, he's still on the team, I think. Yeah. Let's see. So he's got to be hurt because he was always leading in stats. Hold on. I don't know. Yeah, I mean his average is 0.000. No home runs, no ERA. I mean no home runs, no RBIs, no average, no batting average. So maybe he's hurt. But it says 2005 batting. What does this all mean? All right. So he's got to be hurt. He's only played in 46 games this year. At bats 180. Um yeah. I told you the guy can swing it, man. He can swing it. And it'll be interesting. He isn't hurt. Where is he? Has he been playing? Where's this guy? Maybe he shot his mouth off and the coach called him on it. Let's see. Um, there's only one way to find out. Just look at the. Oh, he played. Yeah, no, he's still playing. He's there. But why did they have him as no batting average? That's weird. When I looked at one of the other stats, it says nothing. But today he went 0 for 4, no hits. But normally this guy is like he's a lefty. He's usually good. He's speedy on the base pass on the base pads. Previous games, so he just didn't play. Whatever game this is, I don't care. Whatever, but I just like that guy. I like Quan. He's really fast. The score app. Okay, what's the score app, man? You got to hit me to that. Yeah, thanks a lot, Chevy. Got you the man, because I'm over here lacking. I don't know, guys, but I had AT&T as my cable company, and those guys was just charging me up the yin yang, and I had to get rid of them. I got Spectrum. I went to go to try to get Cox. I went to Cox, but Cox was not available. Wait a minute. The cable company Cox, yes, the cable company Cox is not available where I'm at. Does that make sense? I don't want to offend anybody. That's great. All right. Yeah, the football season is gonna be starting soon, dude. I mean, in June, them guys get at it. They get them pads on, and you know what? I can wait. I can really wait. I don't even care. I used to be like, oh, I can't wait. But I don't know about you, Chevy, and some of the other guys out there. I don't like betting NFL football. I just don't. It makes it puts my stomach in knots. You know, maybe 2 years ago, I called the NFL the new WWF. Figure it out. I mean, that's just me. I know what's his name. And here's my favorite one is when of the Daniels of the Washington, not Redskins, but the Washington, not the football team, but the Commanders. Well, the dude was like, Daniels was like a human ATM machine. He was just setting all kind of records and everything, right? Well, the NFL is rigged, man. It's the new WWF. Chevy, you called it, man. I mean, that was like last year. Daniels was setting all kind of records, rushing yards, passing yards. I mean, this Joker was throwing for like 300 yards, and he was running for 300 yards. Well, not 300, but damn, he was running for like 100 and throwing for like 300. Well, it was one of those games. One of those games. I forgot who they played, and they beat the crap out of whoever it was. But Daniels came out, and Daniels threw. No, he ran for like 25 yards, and then they took him out of the game. I had four parlays, but that's my fault, right? But I had four parlays with Daniels in it, and then they go, "Oh well, he hurt his ribs." The next game, I seen him airing the ball out. One, he threw like a 70-yard bomb with a perfect spiral. So if his ribs is jacked up, all right. All right, so Carl has sent me some WNBA picks. Let me get through these MLB picks, and then I'll get to the WNBA because the WNBA has started up, and I love the WNBA. I made a lot of money off of what's her name, Caitlin Clark. So I like to ride people like that. Reese, I also like Reese. She gets a lot of rebounds and she can score too. But yeah, one thing that I hate, and here's what I hate, is when you got these other guys out here, these fans of Caitlin Clark and the fans of what's her name, Reese, Reese, right? And try to pit them against each other. Let's face it, guys. Stop it. Knock it off. You know that those Reese and Caitlin Clark have known each other probably since they were babies. They saw each other all the time in AAU. It's basketball. It's competitive. So you're going to see that. But they're not competing, they probably talk on the phone and laugh. So when I see these guys always trying to put Caitlin Clark against Reese and vice versa, I'm like, come on, man. Stop this shit. Let them play ball. I don't know, Chevy got it. It pisses me off. I hate when they do that. All right, so let me get back to basketball. Caitlin versus Angel. Yeah, Angel. Yep. Brings numbers. Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about. You right. Mm-hmm. What do you mean not like that, Carl? What you mean they don't like Angel Reese or they don't like Caitlin Clark? What you mean? I don't. I mean, it's Jay, the MLB player plays. I was reading them out, but I just got sidetracked. I get back to it, Jay. Carl, let me know what you mean, man. Write that out or whatever, and I'll come back to it. All right, so let's go ahead and finish this up, and I'll recap it for you. Um, your audience isn't like that. The people you're speaking, oh, that hate on folks. Right, right, yeah. Well, I know, and I just want to put that. You're right, Carl. But I just had to put that out there, man. Because sometimes when I see it, I'm like, man, y'all stupid. These girls been playing with each other since AAU. They know each other. But these guys get on, and get this. They get on YouTube and Facebook and Twitter and all of that, and they make up these videos. Hating on them, both of them. I'm like, man, let them girls play. Ah, fuck, man. That's just me. I just hate that. It's my pet peeve. All right, so let's get back to it. MLB. We'll go back to MLB picks. And for Jay, I'll go back and read them to you really fast, um, so we can just get a feel for it for tomorrow. RG3. What did RG3 do? Or how he was acting when he played? RG3. Robert Griffin. Yeah. What is that? So you heard the whole WNBA is investigating Indiana fans for racial slur towards Reese. Now, see, no, I didn't hear about that. Now, see, that's what I'm talking about, man. That's what I'm talking about. It's not a white sport. It's not a black sport, man. Let these gals play. Where were these guys at when they were in AAU playing basketball? When they were at AAU, when they were in AAU playing basketball or whatever, they didn't have any of this. Now all of a sudden they come to the league, and now when she was in Iowa, and they see these girls, they competitive, right? And they was doing all this. Man, that's the game. That's what they do. Let them play. Them girls know each other. They've known each other probably since they were babies. Because they probably spent a lot of time together in AAU. You guys know it. CC fans. Oh, I don't. What's CC? They pieces of crap is what I like to call them. All right. So let's do it real quick for baseball. So if you're coming in late, I took the Reds over the Pirates. I took the Reds on the run line against the Pirates. I faded the Pirates. The Pirates are not that good this year. They've got kind of a chance with Mitch Keller because he's their second best pitcher. But right now, this year, he's 1-5, 4.15 ERA. The only pitcher that's holding it down with Pittsburgh is Paul Skeens. He pitched today. So if Paul Skeens is not pitching, I advise you to fade the Pirates. All right, so now we've got the Cubs and the Marlins. The Marlins is scrappy, but I took I took the Cubbies on the run line. I mean the money line. And Ben Brown 4+ strikeouts. Player props. I got the Mets on the run line against the Boston Red Sox. I took Tampa money line over Houston. I took Chicago because Chicago's playing Seattle. Seattle's been on a tear, but Chicago is scrappy, and I look at it from this point of view. For some odd reason, when a team, because Seattle handed San Diego, a really good team, handed San Diego their ass, right? All 3 games. But watch this when they play the White Sox. The White Sox is going to bring a different element to the game, and I think the White Sox are going to get them fits. I took the White Sox on the run line and the points. Get them points in your back pocket and go with the Sox. I took the Milwaukee Brewers over the Orioles money line. I took Minnesota on the run line against Cleveland. They got Bailey Ober pitching. He's 4-1, 3.72 ERA, 40 strikeouts. But Minnesota has come on as of late, so I'm gonna ride it. The Tigers versus the Cardinals. So Scrubble is not pitching tomorrow. Scrubble is on the mound Tuesday. But the Cardinals got their ace going tomorrow. The Cardinals do. Sonny Gray. I didn't give anything on that one, but I don't care. I think the Tigers is going to get the Sonny Gray. So right now, I know we should just wait until we find out who's going to be on the mound. But you know what? I'm going to be an arrogant son of a bitch. I'm going to take the Tigers on the money line. Sonny Gray is good, but the Tigers' bats are that much. Also throw in Torkelson for a home run. Throw in Torkelson for a home run. Yes, I love Torkelson. All right, let's see. I took the Phillies and the Colorado Rockies. In Colorado, Colorado will be featuring Kyle Freeland, 0-6, 6.15 ERA, 35 strikeouts against Christopher Sanchez. Big lefty, 4-1, 2.91 ERA, 52 strikeouts. I don't need to say any more. Take Philadelphia on the run line. Colorado will give them fits, but not in this game. Not in this game. They might even get swept. I mean, you got the Pirates that I fade, and then you got the Rockies. My 2 bottom dwelling teams that I like the Marlins. They'll give you fits, and the White Sox will give you fits. All right. Hold on. Did you do the Yankee-Mets game today? The Yankees are looking absolutely fantastic. Yeah, Jay, yesterday I did the let me go over here. I did that game as my pick of the week for a parlay because I knew that it was going to be a pitcher's duel, right? But the Yankees, holy crap. I said that game was, I think it was the over was 9.5. I said take the under. Let me go on the box score. But I told guys to take the Yankees money line or run line, whatever. And let me see what the pitchers did. I gave Max Fried, I think, 4 strikeouts, and I gave that other guy 3. And then on another, let me see what he did. Yeah, the Mariners beat the crap out of them today. Mariners beat the crap out of San Diego. They gave San Diego fits. And I was telling guys that with that the Mets and the Yankees game, I told guys if you're gonna do a nerfy, take that half nerfy. Go. Um, the Mets will not score a run in the first inning, and that's it. Don't mess with the Yankees because they're a machine. They will score in that first inning. So the nerfy on that, you just and this is I mean every now and again FanDuel will give that out, but Fanatics give that out as well a lot. Um, Let me see how many strikeouts. Peterson got 4. I said 3, 4 strikeouts for Peterson. Fry got 8, and I think I had 6, maybe on the high side, or did I have? I think I had 5, 5 for Fry. So yeah, I mean, what got me is I thought I was gonna be under. It was 9.5. It was 8.5, or yeah, it was 8.5 was the over under. So I was wrong on that one, but yeah, I knew that the Yankees was gonna beat the crap out of the Mets, just head and shoulders. You better. Uh, yeah, the Yankees are looking absolutely fantastic. They are, and you know what? The Yankees are good, and the Dodgers. The Dodgers usually turn into a monster in August, right? They were a monster against the Tigers that first game. And yeah, I was just telling guys when they were in that last inning, they it was what was that guy's name? The leadoff guy, Mookie Betts. And one of the guys at work said they should have walked him. I'm like, walked him? Do you know who's next? You can't pitch around the Dodgers. Mookie Betts. You walk him. Guess who's coming to the plate? Otani. You walk him. Guess who's after Otani? Freeman, you're fucked. You're gonna have to pitch. You gotta pitch to somebody. Ah, fuck the Dodgers. The Dodgers is good. All right, so let's get back. All right, because I want to do this WNBA that Carl sent me. Kansas City versus San Francisco. This is the game that I told Chevy guy if you're gonna get a nerfy, this one you're gonna get. This is the one you're gonna get the nerfy on. Chris Bubbick 4-2, big lefty. ERA, his ERA is 1.66 versus Robbie Ray, 6-0. His ERA is 3.04 and 55 strikeouts. These guys is pretty much similar. So this is a great pitching matchup. This is going to be a duel. So I'm going to go on record and say you can they've got like different categories. You can say for this one, right away when you get this, you can turn this into a parlay in itself. Take the under right away. Um, Both pitchers, let's see. Chris Bubbick, 9, 7, and 3. That's his last. I would take that guy 4+ strikeouts. I don't know if I'll go 5. You push it in if you go 5, I'll go 4. Remember, we're not trying to complicate this shit. We're just trying to get our money and make our bread. When you try to go high, you get fucked, right? Okay, so I'm gonna take 4 strikeouts for Chris Bubbick. You could probably squeeze 5, or you can go with the over under on the pitch. I don't know what it is, but let's see. Robbie Ray, and that's probably gonna be the same thing for Robbie Ray. Robbie Ray, 9, 5, and 8. I would go 5, 4, 5 for Robbie. Maybe 5. No, 4, because we don't want to screw our parlay up for one pitcher. And trust me, I do it a lot, and I stop. I try to just go under. So if I know a guy is averaging like 8 strikeouts a game, I'm gonna go 5 or 4. I'm always gonna go under just to take care of my parlay so I won't lose it. All right. So yeah. So let's say Robbie Ray 4. So we'll say both 4 strikeouts for both pitchers. 4 for the San Francisco Giant pitchers strikeouts, and 4 for the Royals strikeout for the Royals pitcher. Then we've got the under. Now watch this. We're gonna go with the nerfy. No, the first inning result will be a tie. You can either take that, or you can say, will the Royals score in the first inning? No. Will San Francisco score in the first inning? No. Can they? Yeah. But this is going to be a pitching game. So automatically, I'm taking the under on this game, right? I'm taking the under. I'm taking the nerfy. I'm um I'm taking the strikeouts, the player strikeouts, player props for the pitchers. Now, if you got balls, you can probably take San Francisco on the money line, and you got one hell of a parlay just for this one game, right? But if you want to go through tomorrow on Easy Street, don't pick a winner. You don't have to. You can pimp this game out. I mean, this game, you can easily pimp this game out without even picking a winner. Under. Two player props, strikeouts, 4+ for each pitcher. And the nerfy. That's it. Enough said. All right. So Chevy, that's the one. That's what I'm talking about tomorrow, Chevy. So now let's go with the Angels versus the Athletics. The Angels been beating the crap out of the Dodgers all week. What the hell? Jose Siriano will be the pitcher for the Angels tomorrow. 2-4, 3.46 ERA, 42 strikeouts versus Athletics TJ Glenn. He's 1-1 with a 4.6 ERA, 15 strikeouts. Here's another thing, guys. I'm going to take the Angels on the money line. But for me, if I don't see J.P. Sears pitching for the Athletics, I don't waste my time. I usually take J.P. Sears. But he's not on the mound. Maybe tomorrow. Hold on. So somebody just, what is this? Hold on. Carl says CC, Caitlin Clark. You know what, man? And you're right, Carl. I mean, my God. I mean, they two professional athletes. They both are very good. Why do you have to turn it into like a racial kind of thing? Why? Why? And here's the sad part. No, it's not sad. Here's the funny part. The funny part is that those two gals know each other. They've been playing each other since probably elementary because in AAU. And they probably laugh and talk about these morons that's putting this stuff out. That is our country. You got that right, man. It's sad. It's sad. Let them play ball, man. Let them ladies enjoy playing ball. But now you got to worry about somebody making racial slurs. That's not what it's all about, man. Fucking assholes. Let these gals play. I like Caitlin Clark, dude. Love her, right? But would I participate in that bullshit that a lot of her fans is putting out? Hell no. I like Angel Reese, right? But I'm telling you, her people ain't bad like that. It is Caitlin Clark's crew. Caitlin Clark, great. Love her, dude. One of my favorites. I made big money off of her last year. But all this racial shit, man. I seen one clown put a video out, and he wasn't even talking about basketball, man. It was so fucking pathetic. He wasn't even talking about basketball, man. Let those gals play and have fun and make that money. All right. So, yeah, the A's and Angels, I don't if JP Sears ain't pitching for the Athletics, forget about it. But the Athletics can be tricky. But tomorrow I'm going to take the California Angels. I'm going to take the California Angels on the run line. I'm brave, ain't I? I'm on the road. I'm going to take the Angels on the run line. And basically because the Angels have been playing good as of late, but they also put it to the Dodgers, right? So, yeah. All right. And lastly, we got the D-backs playing the LA Dodgers. Landon Knack for the Dodgers, 2-1, 5.89 ERA, 20 strikeouts. Brandon Paft, I can't never pronounce his last name. He's 6-3, 3.73 ERA with 44 strikeouts. So let me see what FanDuel has on that game. I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm gonna take the Dodgers on the money line on that one. Even though the pitching matchup says that the Diamondbacks have the edge. Oh, nope, nope. FanDuel's not stupid. FanDuel has the Dodgers favorites. So I'm going to take the Dodgers on the run line, and I'm going to keep that simple. You want to look at the player props, Mookie Betts, Otani. Otani might get a home run. Freeman might get one. Mookie Betts might get one. I mean, the whole goddamn team might get a home run for the Dodgers. My God, they loaded, right? So yeah. All right. So Carl, so we're done with the MLB. For you guys that just came on, I gave out a winning ticket last week, and it was worth $555. And I told the guys to bet on it. I don't know how many hit. Um, I know what I actually told those guys to play. I actually played it, and I won $555. So if you're on here and you are one of those ones that hit, and I'll be giving you more. I gave out one today, is with the Yankees. But I think where I messed up, I took the over. I took the under in the Yankees Mets, and it went over. So, yeah. But don't worry. Tomorrow, my MLB game of the week and my pick, I'm going to take the San Francisco Giants on the money line, right? But let's scrap that. Let's pimp this game out. We're going to pimp this game out. Let's do it. So, we're not even going to pick the winner for the Giants and the Royals. We're going to go with the player props. We're going to give Chris Bubik 4 strikeouts plus. We're going to give the Giants Robbie Ray 4 strikeouts plus. Now, both of these guys, Chris has a 4-2 record, 1.6 ERA, 56 strikeouts. Robbie Ray, 6-0, 3.04 ERA, and 55 strikeouts. So right away, under. We're going to take the under on this game, right? And I just gave you 4 strikeouts per pitcher. So that's 2 more player props, right? You add with it. Now we got the under, the 2 player props. Now we're going to go with the Nerfy. And there's a couple of ways you can do it. You can go the first inning resulting in a tie, or you can go, will Kansas City score first inning? Yes or no? No. And then you can go down and you can go, will the Giants score in the first inning? And you go, no. But like today with the Yankees, I told those guys the New York Mets would not score in the first inning. But don't put that the Yankees won't score, because those son of a bitches is good. And guess what? They did. They scored. All right. So, yeah, that's it for baseball. That's my pick for tomorrow. That's my pick. Kansas City versus the San Francisco Giants. Yep, Carl. Yeah, it is our country, man. But you know what? It's a shame, man, because nobody want to hear that, man. Let these and 9 times out of 10, these clowns that's trying to put Caitlin Clark and Reese against each other, these mother probably never played. They never played. When those guys was getting at it when they was in college, it's competition. You will fight with your brother or your mother if they played on the opposing team and you guys were playing for a big lottery ticket. It's competition. But when that game is over, they cool, man. They didn't bet on AAU. Let's just say if they not. Stop trying to start shit, man. It's bullshit. All right, Carl, let's do it, man. We're gonna do your WNBA ticket, man. Where did you go? WNBA. Okay, so tomorrow, Carl picked the Dallas Wings, 3+ on the spread. Keeping the points in your pocket. That's good, Carl. I like that one. Then you've got, hold on, let's see. Angel Reese is jealous of Caitlin Clark. It's literally true. See, here we go. Here we go. I mean, how do we actually know that? We don't know that. Why would Reese, Angel Reese, be jealous of Caitlin Clark? And we can flip it. Why would Caitlin Clark and vice versa? Why would they be jealous of each other? I mean, you can go ahead and tell me, Poppy. I mean, because I don't. I'll be honest with you, man. I don't think them girls care. They don't have any reasons to be jealous of each other. They both good, right? They both making money. They getting it in. I don't. I mean, please feel free to enlighten me why they would be jealous of one another. And I mean, it's your opinion. I mean, you might have a valid one, but because maybe I don't understand it, right? Maybe I don't get it. Maybe you have some insight. But those girls are super competitive. Angel Reese is super competitive. Caitlin Clark is super competitive. And they're both good at what they do. So why we gotta okay. Watch this, Poppy. Poppy, watch this. Let's say that you're right, right? Let's say you're right. What reason would she be jealous of Reese? And vice versa. I mean, they don't. Yeah, I mean, what did Poppy say? Did Poppy say anything? Yeah, I don't know, Poppy. Yeah, I don't know, Poppy, man. I just wish you could explain it to me, you know, because I don't get it, man. I don't see why they would be. She's not. Got it. I'm sorry. She's not jealous of Reese because Reese isn't on her level. It's obvious. What the hell? Scoreboard doesn't lie, my friend. Dude, I'm not talking about a goddamn scoreboard. Where are you getting this from? I like Caitlin Clark. I like Angel Reese. They play basketball. I mean, why are you trying to make it like they beefing? Those gals know each other. They've been playing with each other at AAU. How do you know that Angel Reese is jealous of Caitlin Clark? Do you know Caitlin Clark personally? Do you know Angel Reese personally? Reese is jealous of Caitlin. Man, come on, dude. That doesn't make sense. How do you know? I just want to know. If you know and you've got facts to back up that she's jealous, enlighten us. Please. Please do enlighten us. But and then you attacking me because you probably thought that I'm against Caitlin Clark. I don't think so, dude. I love Caitlin Clark. Love her. See, what did he say? Right. Yep. No, you're right. You're right. It is rhetoric. It's bullshit. Because Poppy Chulo or whatever, he would have. Oh, here he is. Caitlin Clark is better than Angel Reese. Okay, that's fine. I mean, that's fine, dude. You're not. I like Caitlin Clark, dude. So you don't have to. So let's see. Stats don't lie, and then you got it in caps. You arguing with me, and I like Caitlin Clark, but you still haven't told me why. I mean, that you know for a fact that she's jealous. You just can't shoot your mouth off and say they jealous of each. She's jealous of her. How do you know that? Where do you get this from? It's known. Okay, if it's known, then you can easily find some information on the net that proves that Andrew Reese does not like or is jealous of Caitlin Clark. You can find it. I'm sure you can. Yes, it's on the internet. Okay, where? And don't send me anything from some guy who loves Caitlin Clark or some guy who hates Andrew Reese or vice versa. Give me something that's Switzerland in the middle. Don't care. Oh, then yeah. Reese said in an interview she thinks she's the best player in the NBA, but she knows that she's not. Come on, dude, man. People talk like that to keep their confidence up, right? They do that. I do that. I hope you do it, right? But I was born with confidence, right? Maybe she got a problem with that. Maybe she's just trying to keep. But you always got to think highly of yourself, not hating. And she can back it up. But Poppy, where does it say she's jealous of Caitlin Clark? And again, guys, I love Caitlin Clark. So this guy right here is, well, he's not preaching to the choir. I just don't agree with you. I like Caitlin Clark. I like Andrew Reese. They're both good players and they're probably friends. Okay. All right. Let's see what this guy's saying. Reese is just full of herself. Come on, dude. What about you? You got to be full of yourself as well to come on here and talk about something and just spit out stuff that you don't have any facts on. You talking, but you're not giving us facts. So if you're saying that Andrew Reese is full of herself, it's very hypocritical, dude. She's a female. She's emotional. Okay. Caden would say there's plenty of good players and that she's not the best. Everybody's not the same, dude. Muhammad Ali used to do that shit. I mean, everybody talk themselves up, man. What works for you, works for you, works for the next person, works for them. I mean, everything you're giving me, dude, I'm shooting you down. And I'm shooting you down. And I love Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark is a totally different person. And I love her demeanor. Love it. And she's good. Reese is different from she is. It's like night and day. Reese likes to do her thing and show off or whatever. How I grew up, where I grew up, that's what we did, right? We showboated. That's what we did. So that's probably what's going on. But dude, do you want to just knock her for that? Nah, she don't hate that woman. Well, I don't know if she doesn't hate Andrew Reese. I don't know that, right? And you don't know that either, right? So all I'm trying to say is the things that you're putting out is not factual. So you saying Caitlin Reese, or no, you saying that that Reese is jealous. You do you not understand what I'm saying? Maybe not. Hold on, I'm gonna slow it up. Because sometimes, yeah. So I'm gonna slow it up and just continue to break it down. I'm sorry. Go ahead, finish, Poppy. And I'm gonna read. I'm not trying to say that Reese is jealous because she knows she's not on Caitlin's level. You can see it. So I mean, they do this with Michael Jordan. They do this with LeBron about who's the best. And they athletes. Let these guys play, man. Why? I mean, I understand you, Poppy Chulo, but when you came off and you said that Andrew Reese is jealous of Caitlin, I was kind of perplexed. I'm like, man, you must live next door. That must be one of your family members, right? Yeah, okay. I gotta get that. All right, Poppy. Hey, Poppy, man. Now let these gals play, man. To say that one is better than the other, that's crazy. They both good, man. What's the point? At the end of the day, what are you gonna get out of it? You're not making the money. She is. Both of them. Oh, she's a better player. Okay, so what? Whatever. What are you getting? Why can't you sleep? Why do you have to thrive on stuff like this? At the end of the day, Caitlin Clark is getting a big fat paycheck. Angel Reese is getting a big fat paycheck. But you on here what? Doing what? Think about it, dude. Think about it. Let it go, man. Let it go. All right. What's he saying? She can't shoot. She rebounds. What can you do? What are you good at? Can you play basketball? Can you shoot? What can you do? It's easy to criticize somebody else. But remember, you're criticizing somebody that's at a high level. Yeah, but I can shoot. Yeah, well, it's easy to say that because you just know we don't know you, so you can say that. Yeah. Yeah, we're talking about the WNBA, man. Poppy, you rock, dude. Man, let them gals play, man. Did you watch it? Okay. Love Caitlin Clark. Love Andrew Reese. Angel Reese. I love both of them gals. And I like Caitlin a little bit more because I rolled the hell out of her. I was riding her all last year and I was winning. Player props. I would put like 15 down a game. And sometimes I know she would go over that. But like I said, guys, we don't want to be greedy. We don't want to break the bank. Well, yeah, we do, but we don't want to fuck up our parlay. So I would go with. Holy crap! I gotta get out of here. Uh, I just go with 15. When I'm betting the WNBA, I'm looking for somebody like Caitlin Clark who can shoot the lights out, who can make me money. This guy Poppy Chulo, this dude just wants to fight for what? He says that Angel Reese is jealous of Caitlin Clark, but he has no facts to back it up. All right, we'll get back to it. Carl picked the Dallas Wings plus 3 points. Carl also has Skylar Diggs to score 15 points. Uh, Carl, who does Skylar Diggins play for? But Carl has her for 15 plus points. OG Bawana, I can't really pronounce it, to score 15 points. Dejana Carrington to score 10 points. Paige Bruckners to score 10 points. Gabby Williams for assist. And Ogana Banwa to record 4 assists. That is awesome, guys. I'll post this on my YouTube post or whatever, so you guys can get a look at it. Hey, Poppy Chew, let it go, man. Let it go. Life is beautiful. Let it go. Let it go, man. Life is beautiful. Both of them girls are beautiful, man. Everybody's different. Everybody does things different. Let it go, baby. Let them gals play. They both good. I love Caitlin Clark. Love Angel Reese, man. What the hell, dude? Right? Let it go. Let it go, dude. Let that shit go because it doesn't mean anything. Because at the end of the day, Caitlin Clark is making money. Angel Reese is making money as well. Are you making that kind of money? If you're not, you need to get on board with me so you can take advantage of Caitlin Clark doing her thing. I'll bet on Caitlin Clark. So come on over and I'll show you how to put that to use and put money in your pocket by taking Caitlin Clark. Because I'm a damn sure I'm going to take Caitlin Clark all the freaking time, dude. Because she's a winner, right? So is Angel Reese. I'm not going to forgo picking a guy that I don't know because I say I don't like him, but I won't pick him. That's absurd. That's stupid. You don't want to do that. You're trying to make money, right? Poppy Chulo, if you hang out with me, you're gonna understand what you need to do. If Caitlin Clark is your girl and you feel heavy with that, and that's what you want, that's what you do, you're a Caitlin Clark supporter. But don't down other people, man. Come on and support your girl, Caitlin Clark, and I'll teach you how to do it in parlays. Caitlin Clark is good, dude, and she gets that money. All right. Hey, guys, I am out. I've been on here for a long time. Poppy Chulo, make sure you like and subscribe. What Poppy Chulo loves to fight. I made 2K off of the Yankees tonight. Okay, you are smart. You good, dude. Okay, I'm chilling. Teach me something. Well, you know what, Poppy? You probably can teach my dumb ass something. Trust me, because I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed. You could probably teach me something, but just come on here, you sign up, and you know what? What you talking about, Caitlin Clark? Now you're gonna have people looking into it, putting them on their parlays. Because when it comes time to making money, I'm riding Caitlin Clark, and I rode her last year until it was like to the end, because she gets it done. You right about that, dude. But feel free, man. Like and subscribe and come on over here, dude. We got you. Uh, yeah. Poppy, I mean, here's the deal, man. Nobody is smarter than the next person. Hell, I mean, I ain't the sharpest tool. So I ain't gonna fight with you, man, because hell, you could probably teach me a thing or two. Hey guys, I gotta go. I love all of y'all, right? And Poppy Chulo has given me an idea because we're gonna do some WNBA talk, and we're gonna talk about Caitlin Clark. We're gonna talk about all these other gals. Who's that girl from? Well, I don't know. We're gonna talk about the WNBA because I love the WNBA. Carl and Poppy Chew doesn't matter. Well, yeah, man. You good. Come on over, and we can talk about it. Cause, dude, I need to know and learn some things. Cause I got to know who to bet on, right? And yeah, that's it, man. Hey, you guys are awesome. Go Detroit. I am pro Detroit, and I'll talk to you guys later. Love, peace, and hair grease.